Hello, Rattler friends, and welcome back to Max Plays The Walking Dead Season 1. On the previous episode, we encounter a series of defenses that are probably not gonna last the zombie apocalypse. We discovered an interesting farm with lots of food and all the resources we could ever need, but with a little bit of a catch. Other than that, though, Mark took an arrow to the shoulder and is a total badass. Let's see what else is happening.
Lee got working for you.
A swing! I love swings! Just like at my treehouse! Come on, Doc!
And we all love you, Clem.
You're the best!
Doc, you're not allowed.
Yeah!
Now, I have to admit, this is the episode that really got me into liking The Walking Dead. The first episode was good. It was good. It was enjoyable. But this episode has some of the most, how can I say this? It has a couple of really visceral moments, but that's the point of the zombie apocalypse, though. Like, things can't be, nice and sweet.
They look happy.
That means a lot to me. Let's talk to Kenny. Oh, by the way, I'm not walking them. He walks on his own when you give him a task, so. Hey, Kenny. What do you think?
Hey, Lee. Found anything interesting?
I was talking to Andy a bit earlier. Doesn't sound like they have too many guns around. They rely mostly on the fence to keep them safe.
So long as you're on this side, things are all right. Provided the fence holds out.
Well, that's the problem.
That's
When
exactly
there's
the
no more
problem, yeah.
gas, there's no more fence.
See, Lee's,
Well, it's good
we're
to
on the
know
same
what
page.
we're working with here. Keep looking around, and let me know if you find anything else.
Isn't this like the sort of thing where, like, I kind of wish that, I don't know, some sort of, like, really building intensive person would just build, like, a huge palisade wall. Yes, I love the word palisade. So how are you holding up?
I hope they feed us, Lee. Soon. On the way over here, I was getting dizzy. Hands shaking, cold sweats. Thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Food here.
Yeah, but I'm not just talking about one meal,
Lily doesn't want to be here. Has she actually stated that, or is Lee just like taking a leap of
I
faith?
guess Lily isn't too thrilled about being here.
I could give two shits about what Lily wants. Duck and Katja need food, and I'm not about to sit around that motor inn and watch them go hungry.
It's a very
You're with
particular
me on this,
number,
right?
giving two shits. I'm gonna side with Kenny just on the principle that we have had a really good history together.
But you got a pretty clear head about these things.
I wouldn't say that second statement of that second part of the statement. I do like, because the thing is, like, nobody's making right choices. There's no right or wrong here. There's just the choices you make and the choices you don't make. In this case, though, I do have to agree that everyone's judgment is cloudy right now. I mean, it's kind of the zombie apocalypse, and we are kind of starving. Your family made it
Did
here,
Duck
okay?
and Katja get here okay?
I
Well,
love
it wasn't easy. Duck didn't look so good on the walk over to this place.
Well, if everything works out, maybe he and Katja can have an easier life here.
I hope you're right. Duck and Clementine deserve a better life than starving to death at some crappy motel.
I'm gonna go have
They're
a
right.
look
The kids
around.
are right there,
Don't
Kenny.
wait too long to help scope out that bandit camp. It'd be a good opportunity to
Oh,
find out
yeah,
a bit
that's
more
right.
about
We're
the
gonna go
St.
ambush
John's
the
and
bandit
relationship
camp.
with those bandits or whatever.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what
And
they
on the
find
previous
out.
episode, Dan went all hardcore on us. Those sons of bitches are gonna pay. Yeah, Dan's freaking hardcore, guys. Can I get around here? Thank you. Hey, Clem, our favorite
Hey,
character.
Clem, do you like the swing?
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks
We love
for
Clem so
fixing
much.
it.
She's just
Welcome.
flawless,
Will you
baby,
push me on
and
it?
must be protected at all costs. Sure,
Sure. Happy to push you on the swing.
whatever you want,
Mind if Clementine
it'll happen
takes
right
a
now.
turn?
All right, Duck. Let Clementine have a try for a bit.
Okay.
Duck, shut up. Oh no, that song. What is the? My heart.
How you,
How you
holding
doing?
up, Clementine?
I'm okay, I guess. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just a little worried about Mark.
Is Mark going to be okay?
You're lucky out there. Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been. Yeah,
Are you
it can
gonna
always
find
be
people
worse
who
though.
hurt Mark?
Well, we have to make sure they don't hurt anyone else.
Yeah.
Be careful.
So we're gonna
Mark
hurt
needs
them
to
back.
help you, too.
Ever since I met you, I've had good luck, so don't worry.
You
Okay.
don't break my heart saying stuff like that. What do you think of the dairy?
What do you think of the dairy?
It's pretty. It reminds me of how things used to look before.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Do you think things will ever get back to how they were?
Yes.
Yeah.
In
I'm
time.
not sure when.
In time.
One day, things have got to get back to normal.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or it will create a
Hope
new
it's
normal.
soon.
Yeah, me too.
You have to. there has to be hope out there, you know, especially in a zombie apocalypse. You can't let go of hope, especially when you're swinging Clementine on a freaking swing.
Don't worry. We're safe here now.
As long as the bad people don't get me too, right?
I won't let what happened to Mark happen to you.
Yeah.
Promise?
Except that my head was glitching out there for a moment.
All right, Clem. That's enough for now.
Okay, thanks for pushing me.
Of course. It's all yours.
Yeah!
Doc looks so
Okay,
pissed.
Duck, don't pop a gasket.
Don't pop a gasket. Okay, well, there's our little friend. Oh, let's look at the
Mark's
house.
okay in there.
There's, of course, the pointy fence that is serving as, you know, foreshadowing. There's the fence over there. Let's look at the fence. I said, let's look at the fence. I said, let's look at the Excuse me? Okay.
I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on.
Yeah, that would have been real problematic. Can I mess around with this?
That thing keeps a fence electrified.
I do know that there's a puzzle later that involves that. Hey, what's... Hey, it's an outlet.
You can definitely tell they built this thing themselves.
Is that a compliment or not? Okay, so I know that Andy is sitting on the porch, ready for, you know, to go out and start killing some bandits, which we will do in this episode, in time. For now, though, let's actually explore, because we were not allowed to go into the barn before. And not, I think we're not, but...
Enough of these might work as adequate cover from arrows, if that becomes a problem.
Is that also foreshadowing? Again, I think that, you know, this game is not pretty, but it has a really good aesthetic. And, you know, everything
like a
makes sense.
feeding
Nothing
station
jumps
for a
at you
cow.
out of place. Wait a second. There's a gazebo thing here. I remember from the first time I played this. Hey,
Having a
corn.
crop like that on hand must be great. We're gonna need to learn how to maintain it if we end up staying here.
Yeah. Okay, can I actually get the little note that... Yeah, the gazebo. Wait, the gazebo. I don't know why. Gazebo is one of those words that I've always found to be a little funny. I hope you don't mind me touching my nose. I'm a little sick.
Wait, doesn't offer much in the way of protection, though.
I love that we're standing like 2 feet away from them. Larry has no dialogue options, which is good, because nobody fucking wants to talk to Larry. Let's talk to Lily instead, because we love Lily. At least I like Lily. I understand her
I'm
character.
so glad you two didn't get killed out
Apparently
there.
she's also a character in the
Do you
comics.
think Mark will be okay?
Wish I knew, but I think he's in good hands now.
Yeah? It's not too bad?
They'll be fine. I've seen guys go through worse.
How could you all bring us to this place?
I take it you and Kenny haven't made up? Okay, oh, okay. This is not like choose what to say. This is just conversational subjects.
I take it you and Kenny didn't exactly make up on the way here.
I tried seeing things from his point of view, having a wife and kid and everything. But gambling with your family's life is pretty stupid if you ask me.
Okay. See, that's understandable. Like,
I
she
know you
tried,
and
but
Kenny
you
are
know.
friends. But you recognize that he's not the right person to lead this group, don't you?
Kenny believes there's still hope, and
Kenny
I will
believes there's
always
still
side with
hope.
hope.
Maybe that's
All
what we
praise
do.
Meduca.
Well, hope doesn't do any
Our
good
Lady
if
of
we're all
Hope.
dead. I'm focused on keeping us alive.
Hey. How do you feel about leaving the motor in?
How do you feel about leaving the motor in?
It's a welcome change of scenery.
Hey, at least Larry's on our side.
I don't know. If we just stayed where we were, then Mark wouldn't have ended up with an arrow in his shoulder.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, have to look on the bright side. He already took the arrow to the shoulder, might as well focus on the better things. I do have to agree, though, that in, like, the zombie apocalypse, like, either A, you build yourself a really fortified position and slowly starve yourself to death, or you move from place to place. That's really, like, you know, I don't know. Even if culture has kind of overkilled the zombie apocalypse sort of idea, I still think that there's a couple of things that can be done in it. Really interesting things as well, primarily because zombie stories, there's a really good quote, and I'm sorry for bringing the Let's Play to a stop to talk about writing, but there's a really good quote that talks about that apocalypse stories are not about the end of the world, but about what is worth saving from the world and moving forward with it. So, you know, stuff like that. I like stories like this because they ultimately become about character. It's not about saving the world because you can't save the world from zombies. It's ultimately about people.
Hey, can I talk to you in private for a second?
Okay.
I forgot to put on my timer because I'm trash.
It's been 3 months. Your dad still treats me like I'm some kind of asshole.
It's because he's
Yeah,
racist.
well, don't expect that to change. That's just how he is.
I like how Lily just, yeah. So he's an asshole. Does he treat you like that too? I think that we would, yeah,
How
yeah.
do you put up with
How
it?
do you put up
Look,
with it?
my dad can be an ass sometimes. I
At least
know
she's
that,
honest about that.
But he's not a bad guy. He's got a lot of pain.
That's under. See,
He's been through so
I'm
much.
okay with that.
And lost pretty much everything. And it's hardened him, you know?
This is
Yeah,
actually a
he's
really
bitter
good
and
moment.
hateful, but that's all just to protect himself. And me. All he's got
That's
left
nice.
in the world is me. And that goes both ways. So yeah, he's probably gonna keep treating you like crap, but that's just because he still has one thing left to care about. So don't judge him. And don't judge me for sticking by him. He's my dad. And I love him.
This is actually like the best Lily moment to date. I really like that moment. That's absolutely understandable. Like, you know, I don't like Larry. I think Larry is trash. No, he's garbage. Trash is good trash. Garbage is bad. I think he's garbage. I don't like him, but I understand him as a character, and I understand Lily as well, you know?
Think our little arrangement
makes
with
sense.
them was a good idea?
A little late to be asking that now, don't you think?
Dad's right. Let's just wait for dinner. And then if Mark is feeling up to it, we leave. I don't want to push our luck here.
That's understandable.
Now, let's not be hasty.
Yeah, of course you want to get a nice meal.
Check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy.
Yeah, and we don't need you poking your nose where it don't belong and getting us thrown out in our asses.
Before we get meals. That's it for Lily and Larry. Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, you know, like, that's why I love reading. I love stories because ultimately you get to discover people. Oh, I think we're actually gonna go into the bar now.
If there's not enough room in the house for all of us, I guess a few of us could camp out here in shifts.
Oh, actually, we're not allowed in just yet. So, are we done with things to check? I guess we are, so we're gonna go and see what, Dan is all about, and we're gonna probably go kill some bandits, because, you know, it's time for revenge. Those sons of bitches are gonna pay. Man, Dan seemed like the nice guy, and then he just freaking lost his shit. Alright, let's go talk to them.
Fellas,
How you feeling,
Fellas?
Lee? Look, I'm really sorry you almost got killed out there. We should have told you how dangerous it was.
You should have
shit.
told me how dangerous
You
it
saw what
was.
they did to your buddy.
You saw me,
Nobody
like, for a
saves
moment
you
I was
until
like,
we
oh,
start
that's
to
nice
fight
of you.
back.
Wait a second.
how?
Yeah, you should have told
The
me.
two of us should go out and do some recon. Then we'll all mount up for some revenge.
Hell yeah.
who the fuck are these people in the woods?
These
We don't know. I think some of them used to work at the big box up the way.
Save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're nutty as all hell and get mad when they're hungry.
So are you ready to head out there and find their camp?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
it'll
go
be good
kill a bunch of people.
opportunity To find out a bit more about what we're up against. Let's do it.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort.
By the way, if you've been
Remember,
paying
we're just doing
attention,
reconnaissance
Lee's
for
character
now.
model
No
changes
use
from
getting
episode to
ourselves
episode.
killed.
And actually, every character model changes because, you know, Clem's hair is a lot more messy now.
Are you going now?
Yeah, I'll be back
Goodbye,
soon
hug.
sometime.
Please, a goodbye hug.
I will.
My heart. Mi corazón. Cocorodes. That's like 3 different languages that I butchered. Feel free to leave in the comments, you know, other languages.
See
On
anything?
my heart in other languages for fun. And just watch, someone's gonna leave like
around here.
French for like
It's
my
gotta be
eggplant.
close.
Oh, by the way, there's another thing that I forgot to mention from the first episode of this episode. We'll see it in a moment. We promised Clementine that we would look for something.
Oh shit!
we're going to find it.
You found it?
Save lots. Ooh, okay, time to move on. Sneak into the camp. We're crouching, that's how you know we're sneaking.
You see anybody?
Looks empty.
Looks empty.
I mean, like, stay on your guard. Yeah, we're staying on our guard. That's like, and it doesn't answer his question. Recon, come on. Information. Let's be clear. One and the two and all right. Pretty swell.
This camp's too small. It can't be their main base.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Take a
that's
look
what I
around
was
anyway.
thinking.
There's probably some shit around here they stole from us.
There's especially a pile of shit here. Bottles.
Empty. But it looks like someone's been eating out of these. Recently.
Okay. Yeah, gas can empty.
Nothing but fumes. Shit.
There's a box of save lots.
What's in the boxes?
They're all from save lots.
The first few days they told folks to gather to the save lots by the interstate. Anything worth taking?
He sounds so freaking grim. This is too much for one
This is too
person.
much stuff for just one person.
Yeah.
Trust me, these selfish bastards don't stop taking. Probably just to remind us that it's theirs.
I'm not sure about that.
Boxes from the dairy here.
Probably the food we've been giving them. Fuckers cross the line.
You say. There's a shopping cart.
Looks like they were moving a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm real serious right now because the music is real serious. What's in the crack pot? Or kettle, I guess.
Just water.
And there's some trash.
Yuck. I don't need that.
If it was Fallout, I would still pick it up. There's a crate. Some more
Nothing.
milk bottles from St. John's Dairy. That's interesting. Another box.
Empty.
Hey. There's a recorder. It's a camera.
What'd you find?
A video camera.
Let me see that.
Battery's dead, though.
Oh, good. What else they got over here? Let's see if we can
Oh,
find anything
good.
useful and then get a move on.
Oh, Lee, you sly bastard, did you lie?
I see you handled that gun I lent you pretty well. You a hunter?
No, but Lily keeps us all on a regular training schedule.
And I killed him
Really,
in.
Right. You did say she was running.
And I
things
played a
for
lot
you.
of first-person
Sounds
shooters
like
back
you
in my
picked a
day.
good leader.
There's a couple things we forgot to check. Launch hair.
Looks like they expected to be here a while.
They, although it seems like it's probably like 2 people. Hey, a tent. What's in here? Wait a minute. There's like, the music is like so like, not tense, but you know, eerie, like there's something not right here. There's a photo. Appears to be a lady and a child. Though there's neither lady nor child here.
Jesus. There's a kid mixed up in this?
Yeah.
Was more like.
You don't have to... Wait a minute, that shape looks really familiar. But before that, let's check A Bloody Bunny, which is a title of my upcoming retelling of Alice in Wonderland, I guess? Alice in Wonderland means Quentin Tarantino? I would write that. I would actually honestly write that. Wait a second. That shape looks an awful lot like...
The hell?
Don't you fucking move.
Shit!
Put your guns down. I ain't going back. You tell him Jolene ain't going back.
Lee just like, I'm just gonna
Hey,
have my
we
gun
had
at
a
you.
deal. No shooting as long as we gave you food. What the fuck happened?
You had
What's
a deal with
going
them.
on?
I ain't them. Oh, I know you. I know what you are. And I know what you do.
You don't know me.
Steal my shit. Steal everything from me.
We had a
Who
deal.
are you?
You people broke it first.
Who the fuck are you? Look, it's not safe up here in the woods. You gotta come back to the dairy.
Oh, it's a hell of a lot safer up here than down there, you best believe. Now, maybe you didn't hear me last time. When I asked you, Sweet, put your damn guns down. You think
Okay,
I
lady,
won't
there's
kill
two
you?
of us.
I'm gonna take this here crossbow and put a nice sharp arrow right through your eyeball and into your goddamn brain. You're not men. You're monsters. All men are monsters. Take what they want and then destroy it all. Take a can of beans.
Where
Take
did
a
you
little
get
girl.
Clementine?
It's all the fucking same to you.
Where did you get this hat?
The little girl.
You stole it from her.
So what if I did? You stole her from me.
What the hell are you talking about?
What?
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm putting this arrow right through your balls. Yeah,
Excuse me?
right through. String them up on that tree. Then I'm gonna head down to that farm and shoot
Put down,
every
okay,
goddamn
okay.
person
Put
I
down
see.
the crossbow,
Put down
lady.
the crossbow.
Lady. Okay,
No,
come on.
sir,
come
I
on.
need it. I needed to kill you fuckers.
This standoff is a little.
Go on, tell him, boy. Tell him what you got in mind. Oh.
How may I assist you? That's funny.
God damn it!
Excuse what?
You straight up murdered that woman.
Straight up shot her in the
Hardly. She had
face.
a crossbow pointed at my forehead.
I was pointed at my forehead, but you know that's not exactly justifiable. And you kind of
It's
killed.
a clean shot, though. Right through the forehead. That's good shooting right there.
I don't like that
What
statement.
a waste.
So, that's it. We going
How?
back?
Why is that a
If they ain't
waste?
here, I don't know where they
You
are.
shot her.
And it ain't a good
That's
idea to go
confusing.
tromping through
I'm
the woods
confused.
looking for 'em. So yeah, we head back. Once they see this, they'll get the message.
Dan seemed like the calmer of the two brothers, but he seems a little intense. Just a little tad.
Come on.
Free crossbow, I guess. I do find it slightly ironic that it's a little odd. A little odd. Not odd what I was gonna say, but odd that Dan was okay with shooting that lady in the face and referred to her as a waste. Regardless of that, the fact that the lady was still wearing her Save Lots
Man, that was a
vest,
hell of a
I think
ride,
that's
huh?
cute.
Jesus, Danny.
What? You ain't getting soft on them, are ya? Not after what they did to your friend.
You're
Still,
back.
is that
What
religious?
happened?
Well,
Handled it,
maybe.
Mama.
I don't know. It's a zombie apocalypse. I don't know. I honestly didn't think the lady was gonna shoot us.
This isn't what Terry would have wanted.
Terry.
My husband. Miss him every day.
Then screw it up for everybody then, why don't you?
Oh, calm down, princess. I'll do it myself.
Guys, come on. Let's not resort to referencing the awful Legend of
What's going on
Zelda
with them?
animation.
Dunno. Squabbling looks like. Lot of
I actually do
tension
like
with
Legend of
y'all,
Zelda
huh?
animation. Oh, let's
They have
actually
different
like
ideas
level
about
on the
how to
lady.
run our
Yeah.
group. If they don't find any common ground, this whole thing's gonna fall apart.
No, it's just tough times. Everyone's hungry and people get a little stir crazy when their tummy's empty. And Lee,
That phrasing
don't worry
bothers
your
me.
head about them bandits. I'm sorry you've seen more violence than I'd have thought in your short time, but you all are safe here. Don't worry.
There's some things like
gotta go have a look
strangely comforting
Don't
about that
wander
accent.
Too far. Dinner will be ready before you know it.
Someone who has an odd accent.
Conch again for me. She and the kids are in the barn with the cow.
Hey, time to see a
That
cow.
was a lifesaver.
Wait to see a cow for the first time. Sometimes I try to pretend that I can do a southern accent, but I can't. Ah, Clem. We have a present for you, Clem. A little something something. Well, before that though, I think we're actually gonna get to see a cow. And there's, oh, we can't actually access the camera just yet. We will in time though. And I don't believe there's anything else to check that is new, so let's actually go straight into the barn. Into the bar. You walk in, it's actually a bar. It's the bar from The Shining. I have nothing else to follow up on. That's how trash I am. Hey. Are you gonna load? Yeah, okay. It's actually gonna load a new a scene. One of the things that does actually get me sometimes is like how the lighting changes in between rooms. But then again, I think that's more of an element of their engine. That cow is pretty well rendered.
It's okay, Clementine. You can pet her.
Yeah, it's not gonna eat your hand.
It's okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, I think this is like gonna be like the cutest Clem moment.
Whoa. Katya says Mabel could have her baby tonight.
Beautiful.
We'll see, Clementine.
What's this thing?
Daddy said it's called a salt lick.
Yeah, but don't lick it. It's gross.
Did you lick it?
Did you lick it?
I don't know.
That's baby Clem, flawless baby Clem. We love you so much, Clem. Let's examine everything else before we actually advance the plot with people's. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing here. All right. Wait, how many cows do they have in this place? Yeah, how? Yeah, there's a salt lick right there. I'm not gonna lie to you, as someone who has very little experience of farm life and stuff like that, I didn't know of salt licks until this game, and I think it's pretty funny. How like cows need to have, you know, their snacks in the form of a salt lick. Yeah, it's a dairy box. What's inside the box?
Empty.
I don't know. As I mentioned before, the most fun in this game is making choices. Eh, this door is locked. I am immediately interested in it.
Too, huh?
Wait a second. Is this gonna be like?
They're hiding something behind this door.
Is this gonna lead into the best Kenny moment in the entire game?
Something metal and sharp.
Don't get paranoid.
It's my job to be paranoid.
Wait a
Lee.
second.
I got my whole family on this farm right now. How about you?
Okay, yeah, I do worry about Clem, but that's because she's an angel. I'll protect her no matter what.
What?
I know you will. Look.
Damn
the
right.
guy with Katya. What's his name? He locked it up real tight the second we came in. I definitely heard a noise back there, Lee.
What?
My point is, we gotta know for sure. So go find a hammer or something, and I'll have this thing off in a second. You back me up in case them farmers come running.
Hang on, man. Think this
Yeah,
through. You
yeah.
smashed the lock. Then what if it turns out you're wrong?
That's a
You
good
just
point.
fucked your chance to get a good meal in those kids you're trying to protect.
Yeah.
Use your head, Kenny.
Yeah.
All right, Professor, what'd you have in mind?
Let me have a look at what we're dealing with first.
Yeah, let's take a look at this first, okay? So there's...
Hey, Lee, you know how to pick a lock, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you're, you know, urban?
Oh, you are not saying what I think you're saying.
Jesus, man, I'm from Florida. Crazy shit just comes out of my mouth sometimes. Sorry.
Okay. I actually like that moment. Not because it's mildly racist, but because it's Kenny actually admits that, you know, it's like, hey, that's the social programming that I grew up with, and I'm sorry about that.
It all again like nothing ever happened.
That's smart.
Sounds like you got a plan.
Not the racist remark, but that.
Andy.
Shit, I thought that was Danny. Whatever.
Can I help you boys find something?
We're just chatting about, you know, sports. That's what men talk about, right? Kenny heard a
I thought
noise.
he heard a noise.
He's a little jumpy, huh? Well, we're all sure glad his wife is here. She's a lifesaver. You got no idea. Hey, do me a favor. Don't fuck around with this door, okay?
Don't-
Just, you know, Mama gets nervous.
Andrew, I need your help again.
No problem. Right away, Doc.
I smell a puzzle. But I think this puzzle is going to have to wait for the next episode of Max Plays The Walking Dead. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe and like if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you soon. Mwah! Oh man, things are gonna get so bad you have no idea. Oh man, not for the faint of heart.